Mr. Transformers 96 here. In the video, I'm going to be talking about some newly shown items shown at HasCon. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 3/4 inch Black Series assortment. Really only going to be talking about two figures though, like one figure and then one figure and vehicle set. So obviously I'm going to be talking about Snoke. Before we talk about Snoke though, let's talk about the vehicle set, which is the heavy the what is it? Heavy tank driver gunner. I can't remember his name, but those troopers, the heavy tank trooper gunners. And the tank that they come with. They are going to be doing a kind of vintage series line with the new trilogy figures. As you can see on the right there, they're going to do Jin, Stormtrooper Rey, Kylo Ren, as well as Snoke. And he's not actually in this photo, but when they were setting up, they did have him on display. So I don't know if they took him off or what happened with that, but he doesn't seem to be like actually at the show right now. But they did have him there kind of before the show started. But let's talk about the hover tank trooper and the hover tank itself. The hover tank is looking very cool. Obviously, it's all broken up. It's a prototype, which is unfortunate because it means it's pretty early stages, so who knows when they're actually going to get the final product out there. But as you can see, it looks very intricate. It looks like there's a lot going on there. I am a fan of that tank from the movie. I think that is a really fun scene in Rogue One where the kind of resistance, the rebels, kind of take down the tank, and the hover tank drivers are driving it and up at the gunner position. It's a very cool scene. It's very fun, and I do like the hover tank driver designs quite a lot. There's actually not a really good picture of that hover tank driver. We get like one extra shot of him, or of the set itself. Yeah, there you go. But as you can see, it looks very cool. I am a fan of the design of those troopers, especially the helmet. So it would be cool to get a 3 3/4 inch version. As far as if I'm gonna get this, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of vehicles. I try to stay away from them just because I don't have space to display vehicles, and I don't really need them. They take up space, and I can't display them. So I'm interested in it for the figure, and I would have fun with the vehicle, but again, I'd probably regret having it, not too much after. So if this is a good price, like if I can get it on if it's a pretty fair price, or if I can get it on a discount, I'd be interested in this. But overall, I don't think that I'd hunt it down substantially. Now, talking about Snoke, this is quite exciting considering I do have a couple Praetorian guards in the 3 3/4 inch Black Series assortment. I have one of them just from the assortment that they released, and then I did kind of customize a second one to make it a different version of a Praetorian guard. So I have two basically now, and I was hoping that they would do Snoke so that I could display those two, of course, guarding Snoke. And as you can see, they are. This is looking quite nice. I do think that it looks like a good figure. He does use cloth completely, which is great. That's something that the 6-inch version does as well. One of the things that's interesting, though, is you can see that his robe isn't closed fully, so you can see a bit into his robe there, which the 6-inch one really doesn't do. And as you can see from the picture in the movie, he has it closed up a bit more than that. So hopefully you'll be able to adjust it yourself, and it won't be kind of in that fixed position. But the head sculpt looks very nice. So lots of detail going on there. There's actually probably a little more wrinkles than I think are actually needed, because obviously he does have a lot of wrinkles in the movie, but some of them are very small and thin, so you really don't see them. So I could have lived with them going a little less extreme as far as the detail is concerned on the face, because they went a little overboard, at least for the scale, in my opinion. But it does look quite nice, and I'm a big fan that they use cloth, and looks like a solid figure. He does seem to be kind of like using the Force almost on his right hand. I don't know if he actually does use the Force in the film, or why his hand's kind of sculpted like that, where his two fingers are out a bit more. But it does look nice, and I think that it could be quite cool for the figure. And I am liking this new picture of Snoke that was released. As you can see from the picture at the top right corner, that's going to be the photo that's used on his vintage card. So that's kind of nice. But I do think this is quite cool, and I do plan to get it, of course, to go with the Praetorian guards that I have. I'm not a big fan of the 3 3/4 inch series anymore, but this one is definitely going to be worth it for me. And I'm quite excited for the Snoke character in general. I'm very much looking forward to him in the film, and I'm really looking forward to the 3 3/4 inch as well as 6-inch versions of him. So that's my thoughts on the 3 3/4 inch figure shown at HasCon 2017. Let me know what you guys think of them, and thanks so much for watching.